Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not a political poll, it's a spiritual poll. And for those joining again, welcome. It's good to feel everybody's vibration. We dance and we sing on this web that stretches throughout our universe. And what we think, how we dance, how we sing, vibrates on this web, and others can feel it. We can send it down to Georgia, trying to make sense out of the senseless. The people in war-torn communities, how to make sense of the senseless. And so we sing and dance on this web of creation for them. And as I vibrate on this web right now, earlier this morning I was thinking, where am I on this web of creation? I know this isn't a political poll, but there is such, I feel like I am watching too much, paying attention too much to the news of the day, because it feels like the lower level energy is falling away and the higher level energy is rising to the top. The lower level, the 2D, the guilt, the apathy, the grief, the fear, that's falling away, and allowing acceptance, inner light, wisdom, oneness to come forward. So I wanted to see, well, let's just see what the cards have to say and see if we can get some insight as to how we're vibrating on this web of creation. Are we spending too much time in the news? Are we not? Is it good to be aware of? Absolutely, so that we can affect change, so that we can say, no, that's not what I want. This is what I want, which is the more powerful. This is what I want. So what I have here is the True Black deck. This is the 3D world that we live in. And I have it set up into the 4 directions, and that may play out, it may not. I didn't really focus on it too much. And then I have the Ancestors, Angels and Ancestor deck, and that is the bridge in between maybe the 2 energies. We'll see how it plays out. So if this is west and that is north, this is north and that's east, this would be northeast, if you want to play in that awareness. And then I have the center, which when I first pulled it, it was like, well, this is the center of the web. This is the energy that should be in the center. But this card flew out, so I had to add it. So we'll see what that says. Let's first go, I'm going to pull all the directions the True Black cards first, and see what we get. Oh, wow. All right. All right, so what we have here, we have the Devil card, the Addiction card, paying too much attention to things that are of maybe things that we shouldn't, or maybe spending too much time. Is that a thing? Spending too much time in the higher vibrational realm? I think for me, it is in a way, because we're here on the earth. We chose to come down here at this time to be an effective light and an effective vibration on this planet. And so if we're up in the you know, 5, 6, 7, 8D all the time, the dimensions, and we're up in space, that higher place, then we're not here, and we can't meet the 3D people where they are. I heard that on one of the political leaders doing a speech. We have to meet people where they are, not be judgmental, but let them see our light, our positivity. And it's a huge attraction, our higher consciousness. Okay, this card on the east, we have the Knight of Swords, bringing forth truth, this Knight of Swords. But what's the cost? He's holding, he sees the truth out there, but he's holding, it looks like a golden rose, and some of the petals are falling off. So to seek the truth, what are we dropping? What are we letting go of? How come that rose is losing a petal? And in the south, we have the choice. Two of Swords. And in this, we have this piece of paper that is a contract. And when I looked at that, I said, oh, that's our soul contract. Here in Sunday with Spirit, anyway, it's our soul contract. And we forget what we are down here to do. So there's a tough decision that we need to make. How do we remember that soul contract? How do we get to that place? That's for another reading. And that, for me, is to get into the quiet. To ask our angels and ancestors, the ones that came before us. But again, a whole nother reading. That's probably a whole nother journey session. And then towards the west, it's the worry. The Nine of Swords. In this deck, it goes a little further than just sitting up in bed being worried. That poor rabbit. So sometimes we take this worry just a little too far. And it kills part of our joy, our bouncing around, our hop, our hippity hop. Okay. So we have our addictions to the truth. There's a choice that needs to be made, because this worry is not serving us, is what I get. And that's for me. That's my message. What does this message say to you? What does the devil energy, the addiction energy, the devil card say to you? What does the Knight of Swords energy say to you, moving forward in truth? What is the Two of Swords energy saying? Hard decisions, not easily seen. And what does the Nine of Swords mean? The worry. So our angels and ancestors are saying to bridge this, where's the happiness and joy, happiness and success? Don't worry. Enjoy the success. Thank you. Thank you. I think I will. Oh my gosh. Trust and thrive. Let's just keep going with this relatively quickly. Ignite your passion. Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Wow, wow, wow. These two are warrior cards. This is a guardian card, an elemental card. But because this was the first one that I pulled for me, that one is suggesting be fearless and strong in enjoying happiness, enjoying success. I'm like, oh, really? I have to be a warrior and stand strong in that? Yeah. You have to be a stag. Trust and thrive in the success. And the stag here, which I love, it's all about connecting to that higher vibrational energy. Look at the antennas. Oh my gosh. Pick up those vibrations from above, from that higher level source. I was talking to Dr. Gale this week about the energy of the water below. That's still a higher vibrational energy. We sometimes on our 3D plane think that up is the higher vibrational and low is lower. Well, you drop into the Earth's crust, you drop into Mother Earth, and you feel her higher vibrational energy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ignite your passion. This to me feels like being on this web of creation. It sounds to me like what these cards are saying is get off your butt. Ignite your passion. Find your passion. Be a warrior. What is the passion that we need to find so that we can enjoy success and happiness? It's not from the outside, it's from the inside. Sometimes this truth, this harsh truth that we're seeking or that is upon us, it takes away some of our inner rose. All right, so let's look at the center. This is the one that flew out. And this is the King of Wands. So as I think of this King of Wands energy with the surrounding energy, because we're on the web of creation, everything affects everything. The sun affects the fire guardian, fire sun. Stag affects the worry. Okay, the King of Information. We have the information inside. We are the truth. We have it. We don't need to search outside for it. It's there. We've got it. Trust. Trust the information that we're hearing from above or below or wherever we get this information. So where do we get it? And we're looking at the return of spirit. Oh my gosh. Are you just giving that to me because Starseed, Starseed, Starseed. Oh my gosh. So I was thinking of using the Beyond Lemuria deck. I've been hearing messages from Lemuria recently. And these messages are wanting me to reconnect Many of you know that I go to Shasta every year, sometimes twice a year, and I connect with that energy. It's not necessarily that we need to go there. We can use crystals. That was there. The Lemurian crystal. This is a Lemurian sail crystal. At least that's what they called it. It looks like a boat or a sailfish. But if these crystals hold knowledge, light frequency, they hold healing energy. And so when we tap into this crystalline energy of Lemuria, these starseed energies, it reminds us that on this web of creation, it just took me off into a sideways place with Lemuria, but this, in the center of this web is our knowledge, this King of Wands, that we are starseeds, that we come from other dimensional realities that have gone through some of the challenges that we have gone through, yet we are, as creators, are going to give birth, give a creation story to a new world. And so what is that? How are we being starseeds right now for future generations? I think I'll leave it with that simple question. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, starseeds, for playing on this web of creation with me, for allowing me to feel your high vibration. Thank you, thank you. Let's have a great week. Peace and love.